Welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are doing Smackdown tonight, and we start, as always, with the pre-show, and we have Double Trouble losing to Future Vision, Nikki Bella picking up the win. Basically, I just needed Future Vision to actually have a win under their belt. I know Alexa Bliss is the weak link of this team, but Double Trouble keeping Becky strong, bringing Nikki back stronger. It's important for the women's division on this show. Next up, we have Cody Rhodes defeating John Morrison. Again, this is just to see what these two could do. I have got to start looking for a real challenger for John Morrison's US title. They have great chemistry, and a 74 shows this. Bayley defeats Naomi with a 54 rating. Nothing fancy, just another win for Bayley. And Bray Wyatt defeats Adam Cole for a 79, which is very, very good really for a complete show. That could be a future rivalry, depending on where things go. And we have a show with a 100 rating, which is brilliant to see yet again. It starts with Seth Rollins coming out, boasting about how he beat Daniel Bryan yet again, and that should be the end of Daniel Bryan trying to challenge him for his title. And he also reminds everyone that John Cena still can't challenge him. But then then Daniel Bryan comes out wanting one more match, but Rusev interrupts him, saying, "You've had all your shots, I want my shot." So I'm going to be looking to do Daniel Bryan versus Rusev next. I've got a tester match later tonight. And then Bray Wyatt, your Money in the Bank holder, comes out like he would if it ever cashed in. Another simple match really, just to get a win. I have Asuka beating Emma. Again, she's probably going to win. She needs to get a better rating really overall. But post-match, the rest of Culture Club, so Emma and Summer Rae, start beating down Asuka, and Bayley makes the save. This helps the tag team women's storyline. I've made this a #1 contendership match, and I have Lance Rush defeating Jay Lethal to become the #1 contender for the US title, as he was in the Money in the Bank, so he's a bit higher up. And I needed a heel to face John Morrison, so I actually went with that. And I just need John Morrison to have a credible win over someone, because at the moment he has beaten Rusev just to help Rusev get out of the US title picture. So I need him to have a win over someone easy before moving on to the next rivalry. Bad and Beautiful get an easy win over SAS, such as Scarlett and Stella. They are going to have another rematch, and you'll see with the beatdown here, this is getting put in. I know it's not going to be a great match, but I have to build these women somehow. So we have to start somewhere. The Forgotten Generation as your tag team champions, and Bad and Beautiful. So that's going in as well to Battleground. Charlotte gets an easy win over the Vibe 8s. It was just basically to give Charlotte a win, and Sasha comes out to warn her, because obviously she's the women's Money in the Bank holder. I may actually make Sasha use her cash-in as a challenge rather than a last-minute match. John Cena defeats Bad News Barrett. There was not enough selling in the show. That was a bit unusual. And that does actually complete John Cena's mission, so he comes out and challenges Seth Rollins, but Seth doesn't answer him. So John is technically entitled to a World Championship title match. But all this works really well. Daniel Bryan defeats Rusev, which was always going to be the start of this rivalry. And very good rating. And post-match, Rusev destroys Daniel Bryan because he was furious at losing yet again, and he wants that title. So this is going to build up to a challenge. And this was the risk match, and it's worked really well. Seth Rollins defeats Apollo Crews with a 78. It's a great rating, but not what you call what we had at the pay-per-view rating, but still solid. Superb match. And post-match, Seth Rollins and Sheamus beat down Apollo Crews, but Bray Wyatt makes the save. Now, at the moment, I'm teasing the Bray Wyatt face turn. I don't know whether to do it. I don't have Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins. The thing is, I need both sides of the fence filled. There's a lot of heel main eventers on this card, and Bray is the guy that could easily be the face. And you can imagine some of the matches he could have, because he's faced Cena, he's faced Daniel Bryan, and if he that's basically the face side of the main eventers. So now if I put him as a face, he can face Rollins, Sheamus, Cody. Bad news, it's got everyone lined up ready. So it's being teased. I'm not gonna pull the trigger on it yet. And another 83 show, which is really impressive. And we'll head back to the main screen to see where things are going. And we're back to the main screen. As you can see, we'll see what Smackdown says. Another excellent, struck gold again. Addison Rain has gone from TNA. Is this true? Not officially. I'll add her to the short. She's already on the short list. So we may get another women wrestler. Let's just check the news. Start with the decisions. Carl Anderson re-signed, thankfully. Nearly lost him to a rival. Team Malenko staying. And I was going to use him as an announcer, but I may try Renee Young first. And then if I do that, then I don't need Matt Striker. I'm going to withdraw it. I'm going to use Renee Young. Nothing new on the news, which is always good. And we check the storylines for Smackdown. The Chosen Ones, so-so. New Man is getting very good. Intercontinental was solid. And 86 for that. Women's tag team is always going to struggle. So that one's going quite well. Who is hot and who is not? Sasha is now number 1 with Cena right up there. And Cody Rhodes. So everything's looking quite good there. So we'll just finish the show there. And we'll be back with Shockwave next time. Thank you for watching.